Okay, let's go with Anthony.
Hello.
Hi, Anthony.
Yes, I'm listening to you guys. My question is, how many true Christians do you guys really know?
I don't know. It depends what Christian you ask.
Yeah.
Because some Christians say other Christians are true, and a different Christian will say, well, no, those same Christians are not true.
This is one of my big problems.
Do you know what it means to be a Christian?
For me, anybody who says they're a Christian, that they believe in Christ and worship that particular God, that's a Christian.
No, that's not a Christian, though.
Well,
see, this is what this is what y'all misinterpreted what a Christian is.
Dude, when you guys figure it out, then and come up with a consistent answer for us, then we'll follow some more specific definition.
Okay.
Why should we not take people's word for it?
More to the point.
But here's the thing. First of all, y'all presuppose a lot of things. First of all, when you say a Christian, the reason why I ask you how many Christians do y'all really know is because it seems to me that y'all take the narrow view of maybe some wacky person who says they're Christian. The Bible says, not everyone that say unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom. See, what y'all doing is taking some wacky person and saying they presuppose it. Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever been in an exorcism?
Sir?
Have you ever been in an exorcism?
We'd like to respond to each of these points as you raise them.
Okay.
So when you finish one, just give us a chance to comment.
Have you ever been in an exorcism?
On your comment about presupposing that all Christians are wacky, we know that all Christians are not wacky, right?
I don't hear it on your program, though.
Well, when we're doing the news, we're talking about things that get in the news, which tends to be the more extreme stuff. I know that all Christians are not completely wacky, but we do think, because we're atheists, right? We think there's one wacky thing all Christians have in common, and that is you believe in an invisible man in the sky.
No, I don't. Okay. I don't believe in invisible. That's another misinterpretation.
However you want to define the God that you believe in, he's not visible, and you believe in him anyway. We think that is a sort of general wackiness shared by all Christians.
So your belief is you believe in nothing?
I believe in all kinds of things, just not any invisible guys.
So then, in other words, do you believe in evil?
Do I believe in evil? Do you mean as some kind of
or a lowercase
evil?
e?
Oh, come on now. Those are semantic games. You know what I mean when I say evil.
No, I can answer this question.
Okay.
If you mean evil as some kind of supernatural force, no, I don't believe in that. If you mean evil as a generic term for behavior that is antisocial and bad for us to tolerate, yeah, I believe that happens.
Now, what is the source of that? You think people are born evil?
That's human beings.
You think people are born evil?
No.
So where is the source? Or they have to get it
I
from
think
somewhere?
the way human beings are born is imperfect, and I think human beings are born.
Before you go, you believe that they're born imperfect. Who said they was born imperfect? Who said that?
I just said that.
Okay, but where do you get your interpretation from?
Well, I can imagine what a perfect person would be like. No, but we're not that.
But so you've never seen it. That's the point I'm making to you. You said that people are born imperfect. How did you know that people are born imperfect? How do you know?
Because I can imagine a perfect one, and we're not that.
You can imagine.
Sure.
But you have to be getting it from somewhere.
No.
So you just believe that people are born imperfect, right?
Yeah.
And evil, and they're born evil.
I can compare people all kinds of stuff.
You believe everybody are born evil?
No.
So give me somebody who are not evil, that you consider not evil, that was born.
I don't usually categorize people as evil or not evil. I categorize acts as evil or not evil.
Right. That's my point.
When one day Adolf Hitler went into the bathroom and brushed his teeth, he wasn't doing any evil at that moment, right? So that right then, evil is not an issue. Now, when he goes and signs the papers to send a bunch of Jews to Auschwitz, that's evil.
So do you believe that and I know you got some other callers, do you believe that Adolf Hitler, do you believe that he's going to pay for his atrocity?
I believe he did pay for his atrocities. When? They pulled his moldering corpse out of the bunker underneath Berlin. I believe he did pay for it.
Say that again, I didn't hear you.
They pulled his remains out of a bunker underneath Berlin. He paid for his behavior.
Where's the payment, though?
That's it. He's dead.
died.
He died horribly in a bunker underneath his capital city.
So with all the killing that he done.
Yeah.
In other words, let's say if a person who never done that got killed in a bad car accident, so you put him on the same level with someone who got into a bad car accident and died, right?
I have no idea what you're asking.
What I'm saying is, if you say that was his punishment, then evil ultimately wins. That's no punishment.
How's that?
That's not a punishment because everybody's going to die. So that's not really a punishment if everybody's going to die.
Oh, well.
That's not punishment, though.
Well, I'm sorry. If everybody dies, then the difference between a guy who's punished and a guy who's not punished is what happens to them during their life.
The question is...
Not some mysterious, ethereal other place they go for some special punishment.
Right.
So you
That's just, the whole Christian answer to punishing evil people by saying, well, they'll get it later, it maybe makes you feel better, but what it does is it sets aside personal responsibility.
The question is, how important is punishment? Because in my opinion, and I am Jewish, the important thing was that what Hitler did to the Jews had to stop.
Right.
And when he died and when the Nazi regime fell, it stopped. The Jews were no longer being kept in concentration camps. They were no longer being killed. I could care less if Hitler's immortal soul went to heaven or hell and lived on in some happy la-la land in some invisible universe in the sky. I don't believe that. I don't care. I care that Hitler was killed, that Hitler was stopped from creating evil, from causing evil to happen to other people, and I'm not saying evil with a capital E.
Well, evil didn't stop with Hitler, though. There's still evil.
Well, but his evil stopped with him.
No, evil didn't stop with Hitler.
His evil...
Dude, I didn't say it did.
Okay.
So, but that's the point I'm trying to get you to see. I mean, if you say, okay, Hitler killed all these people, all these Jews.
Dude, life is a constant struggle.
Okay.
That's just the way it is,
well,
right?
Let me tell you.
We're in this universe of blind, uncaring natural laws with people who have inherited a lot of instincts from our ancient tribal ancestors. We're not very well suited for living in the high-tech culture that we're in, but we try to get along, and we got a lot of baggage, and we muddle along and do our best. But it's a constant struggle. There is no ultimate perfect answer to everything. That's ridiculous.
Your guess is Jewish. Your guess is Jewish. Actually, does she believe that Jesus Christ existed? She's Jewish, right? Did you say he was a Jew? Did you say she was...
Okay, first of all, I have no evidence to prove the fact that there ever was a man named Jesus Christ. Personally, I do believe there was a man named Jesus Christ. I believe that he was a Jewish philosopher.
Okay, what did he teach?
That's all there was to it.
What did he teach, though?
He taught philosophy, and he taught a philosophy that was already existing in the world for many centuries before he came around.
Now, where did you get that from, that he taught philosophy? Where did you get that from?
Stories I've heard. I don't know.
Exactly. That's my point. You don't know. See, because the thing is, when I hear y'all talk, y'all are so one-sided. Because
dude, you're one-sided too.
Wait,
Come on, that's not fair.
Let me answer this.
That's
let
not
me
fair.
respond to this.
Okay, you have a side.
Wait, let me respond to this. Okay. You know what? You're right. We don't know. And in my opinion, that is a big difference between someone that believes in religion and someone that doesn't. If you don't believe in God and you don't believe in religion, when there's something you don't know the answer to, you're not afraid to say, I don't know. But when you are when you are religious, when you do believe in God, if there's something you don't know the answer to, the answer is God.
No, but the thing is, just because you don't know, don't assume that everybody else don't know. It could be that the evidence is there, but you may not accept that evidence.
But
See,
sir, Christianity has had over 2,000 years to prove itself true. And it hasn't.
What do you think of all the Jewish writers? What do you think of all
I need to be on the screen.
What about all of Jewish history is a fraud?
What?
All of Jewish history is a fraud?
I never said any such thing.
Well, they mentioned Jesus Christ. A lot of Jewish historians.
No.
Yeah, actually, no.
No.
Okay,
I am Jewish, and the Torah, the Jewish writings, the Jewish scriptures, they don't talk about Jesus
What do the Torah say about God? What do the Torah say about God? What do the Torah say about God?
It says there is one.
Oh, now you question whether or not there is one. Okay.
What? No, she just answered your question.
No, she didn't. I asked her
you asked what the Torah said, and she said the Torah says that there is a God.
Okay, but you said there isn't.
So?
So then who's right?
Doesn't she have a right to believe what she thinks is justified? Does she have to get all of her beliefs out of some ancient, moldy old book?
She has a right to believe if she wants to, but don't get on TV saying it as if it's true. Don't try to make it like it's true.
Gee, you mean like every single religious channel where they get on TV and say what they think is true? We got as much right as anybody else, sir.
No,
haven't we?
There should be. My thing is this: it's easy to say that there's no God when you have no one opposing you. Just like trust me, there are some programs
right now we got you opposing us, and I still got no problem saying there isn't a God.
Well, you're wrong, my friend.
Okay, thanks for calling.
Okay, thank you.